Hey, you. Yes, you. Greetings. Have you dealt with narcissism? What about abuse? There's many different layers to that. What about emotional abuse? Verbal? Has anybody ever put you down? It made you feel bad about yourself? What about financial abuse? Financial manipulation? You know, the kind where you feel like you can't leave even though they're treating you bad because you feel like you can't make it without them? That kind of financial manipulation? Have you dealt with imposter syndrome? You know, that thing that everybody's talking about that makes it seem like you really don't have the skills and the talents to do what it is that God has given you the grace and purpose to do? What else? What about self-confidence? You feeling like you really don't know if you can do it? You feeling down about your own self, let alone from the asshole narcissist? Let's see, what else? Are you feeling like you're not worthy? Worthy of love? Worthy of affection? Worthy of money? Worthy of that life that you've been daydreaming about your whole life? Is that you? If it is, let me know, because it's been me. Oh, who am I? I'm Ashley Raquel, and I've dealt with all of those things and then some. So if anybody can relate, I can relate. It's not easy being able to get yourself from that level of emotional, mental, spiritual, physical trauma, because that's what it all is. Whether you're dealing with it from an internal perspective or externally, most importantly, internally, because it will always be someone out there, outside of yourself, that's doubting you, hating on you, not loving you, trying to make you feel bad, or whatever the case may be. It's when you are allowing it to penetrate on the inside of you, that's where we have a real problem. However, this is what is so amazing about our divine creator. So, don't know what you believe in, really doesn't matter, because you didn't create yourself. So there's a blueprint to you, right? There's a blueprint to the iPhone. There's a blueprint to the Galaxy. There's a blueprint to, and I was talking about the Android phone. I'm Team Apple. There's a blueprint to everything. And there's instructions to everything, really, if you study it correctly. Have you studied yourself? 9 times out of 10, you haven't. But I have a solution for you. There's a system I utilize called human design. Have you ever heard of it? Basically, there's 4 different types that everyone falls under. I won't bore you with the details of it, and it's really not boring. It's quite fascinating, but you'll learn that. When you find out who you are from that perspective, and not just finding out about why you think the way you think, how you make decisions, how you sleep, how you eat, all these different things on the inside of you that you aren't even privy of. When you find that out and you connect it with your divine, sacred feminine, oh my goodness, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful, magical thing that occurs because you start to understand yourself on such a level that really I just call it magic. Magical things start to happen from the inside out. And you start to connect all the different pieces of yourself and your life and all of the beauty that lies within you. See, I'm a real firm believer that while we wear many hats as women, we have so many names and titles. We are lovers, wives, girlfriends, business owners. Did I say mothers? Oh, because I have a child, and those children, we give them our all, and sometimes we're giving everybody our all. Women, we just do it all, and sometimes we don't do it all for ourselves. So when you start to come from the inside out, and you connect to your sacred feminine in such a way that you see yourself from a divine perspective, you start to see yourself the way that you were divinely created, and you say, oh, all those things that I thought were challenges and flaws, and I thought something was wrong with me because I thought like this or I did that. And no, you didn't have the right blueprint, and now you do. And you can build a foundation of love. And when that boils over, when that spark happens, it's a true change, a powerful transformation. You're living your life with more purpose and impact, and it's fueled by the luxury of love from within yourself. So I don't know about you, but I no longer am defined by the asshole narcissists that I used to deal with. I'm no longer defined by all of the things in my past that tried to break me. All of the things that I did to myself from feeling low worth and low value. All of the things that ignorantly or just because. All of the negative things I no longer feel about myself. And there is a powerful catalyst that comes when you start to see yourself from a different divine perspective. I want to bring that to you. I have that for you, because no matter how much money you're making, you can have success. And success looks different for everybody. Whatever that might be for you, if you're not truly connected with yourself, your sacred feminine by design, you won't have real purpose and fulfillment. Really pause. Are you honest with yourself? Do you really feel fulfilled? Are you really feeling love? Are you really moving with purpose and impact? It's not to say challenges won't come, but how are you able to maneuver and finesse and swim through life when you really know yourself, right? When you're really connected to all of that sensual, passionate romance that comes from in you. And then just imagine all of the heart-centered relationships that come from that when you first have put your heart centered on yourself. So you'd like to know more? I'm sure you do. Why? Because I want to help you connect with yourself. That's my purpose. To help you start to walk in real impact and purpose in your life. Passion with purpose. Luxury of love. All of the beauty that comes from seeing yourself the way the divine sees you. Reach out. Let's connect. Let's start to discover you. If you feel like you don't know who you are, or maybe you think you do, but you still feel like something is missing, I have a solution for you. Trust me, you'll have an aha. And the pieces of the puzzle will start to come together. Everything will connect. And the deeper you go, the more you know about yourself, the more that love is going to spring forth in a way that you have not yet to imagine. So I look forward to guiding you and leading you to your sacred feminine by design.